Mic
All
check.
right, guys, we are live
sound good.
here at Area 51 in the Alien Factory
here.
broadcast booth, joined here tonight by my broadcast
Hi, Mike.
partners,
Thanks.
Robert Cook, Robert
problem.
Cook, that is, the #1 team driver, the man, the myth, the legend. He is here in the booth with us tonight, along with Scooter, Scotty, Stevens. Fellas, we are here at the last
Hey, at least this
Coliseum.
is only 80 miles.
This is at Bristol Motor Speedway, virtual Bristol, Tennessee. And guys, here we go. The pace car's headed out, and we have the cars moving on the track. What do you guys think about tonight's race?
Well, I think it's going to be a fast by looking at their wall time.
I think it's going to be full of cautions. I'm just thinking there's going to be a lot of cautions.
Well, Mikey, what do you think about it?
Yeah, Mike, give us your input on that.
I think that if I was to go and watch a NASCAR race in person, this is where it would be. I just love the idea of this super fast half-mile track here at the Coliseum in Bristol, Tennessee.
Hey, Michael, you look excited? You look excited to go racing?
Bristol's my only shot to win, man.
So guys, that's
Hey,
what I
guys.
think.
I look forward to this all year. I can only win on Bristol Dirt and Bristol.
All right, go get him.
Now open, I don't know about that, but fixed, yeah.
They had
No,
a qual that time of
There you go, Robert.
14.751.
Pace car's in. Here we go. Parker White is qualified on the pole, and there he is shooting out into the lead, followed by Justin Smith, Tommy Gossett in third, Corey Hines in fourth, Tyler Groff rounding out your top five, followed by Kyle Brummett. Kyle Brummett's a name we have not seen in these strength of field races. Kyle Brummett is a team driver for pay-to-win setups. Well, there's your first caution. There's your first
somebody
caution.
that up.
Good job.
I didn't see the
Up there on
caution,
that car.
guys. I'm watching Spencer Costaway.
Did it happen behind him?
It must have been behind him, yes. So it was 21 back, apparently.
Thanks
I
for
can see
not
the whole
rear-ending
field
me
from
there,
his
David.
car looking forward. That's where I'm focused at right now.
Yeah, and we're headed out to the Area 51
Hey, there
Alien
might be a
Factory
couple of these.
podcast replay here, and we're trying to figure out what happened.
I think you know what you're talking about.
I don't know where.
All right, good on you, bloke.
You guys try to find it here for us.
I'm not sure. I'm looking back in the back.
Oh, there it is, right there. Whoever's in that yellow car right there.
The 26 car?
I think so.
That's Jason LePain.
We'll see here. Yes, yep. Whoa, no, it was up there ahead. It was a 25 car. I think it's custom number 25. Who knows who it actually is? The white and yellow cars get together there.
We just at the same time.
Let's go to Far Chase here, and we'll get here we go, guys. We're headed to Far Chase, and we're going to get kind of a look to see what happens here. Yeah, guys, I'm not liking any of that. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. This is where it was at, I think. I'm horrible with the cameras tonight, folks at home. I mean, I tell you what, that's the thing. I'd like to turn off I tell you what, one of us needs to do, and I'm absolutely serious here in the broadcast booth. We're going to do a little decision making here while we're in the broadcast. Is I need one of my guys here in the broadcast booth to go turn custom numbers off from now on in these races. Because we can't go back and find these replays. Everybody's got a custom number,
Yeah, that
and good luck
25 car
finding
just
out
sucked.
who it is.
I try to find it, Mikey. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I'm going to blimp view, guys. So
I've got
I
it.
can
Here it is.
see-
It was a 25 car, and he was legit 25. And he comes up one that we got it right now in the replay. There's a yellow car with an American
Derek,
flag
can you
on
make
it
it through
coming
that
up.
okay?
The 25 car nails him. 25 car just gets loose. There's a 25 car, John Williams 21. He gets loose on the bottom coming into the turn there. hits the
And they're
apron,
lined
bounces
up.
up. Yeah,
Pace
he
car
bounces
getting
up,
ready to pull in.
and then several cars hit him there. We just saw it all. That
And
was,
they're
it was a
green.
25
Green flag.
car. Let's go green here.
Going into turn 1, too wide. They line it out pretty quickly up front there, getting a straight single line.
Well, I've got my car set up all wrong. These guys are running
Yeah.
top to bottom. Mine.
We're live there with Parker White, and he's still in the lead of this race. We've already had one caution. We're only on lap 8 of 6 of 160 laps.
Caution.
And there's
what do you got
another
now?
one.
Scotty, you see who that was?
I did not. I'll see if I can rewind it here and look and see if I can find it.
Sorry,
Nice.
Joe. I didn't mean to get that close to your rear
Oh, I
bumper. see.
see it. It's on the back stretch.
We'll go back now with our Area 51 Alien Factory podcast official replay here.
Oh, it looks like Derek McMurphy got his back end taken off. That car number 22.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, there it is.
Yeah, got some contact going on.
Whoa, it was a bunch of net code from the, oh, wow, there was a ton of net code. Oh, jeez.
Hey, Mikey, can you put that on the Discord so I
Already
can
did
see
it.
that? Okay.
Here we go, guys. It was Derek Mamerchi there and that custom number 90 car on his inside. Not sure who that is. If one of you guys would turn off your custom numbers here broadcasted with me, you can tell me who that is. There in that purple custom number 90 car. But again, you won't see the purple paint job if you turn off custom numbers. But he comes up, and then there's some net code that gets him. He probably would have hit him anyway. I mean, it was close there, as you guys can see. Whoever it was that was coming up there on the inside of Derek McMurchi probably would have hit him anyway, but there was definitely some net code.
Alan Balacino is
Yeah,
who the number 90 is. He's
Yeah.
car
Yep.
Car
He's
number
17.
17.
Well, Derek McMurchi's back end is off his car. Good thing you don't need a back end to run laps here at Bristol.
That's right. He got smashed pretty hard there in the right rear quarter panel. His hood's been up pretty bad too. Looks like his nose damaged.
Yeah, we
Looks
see-
like I gotta fix my car because it looks like you're gonna have to drive the top and the bottom well here.
Yeah, and then we see
Yeah,
Derek
you're gonna have to drive the
McMurchi.
whole track here.
He's circled around through the pits. He's coming out now. Went in to get some damage fixed. He got out just ahead of the pace car there, as we see Parker White, Justin R. Smith, Tommy Gossett, Kyle Brummett there, all right behind the pace car. And just as I was talking about a few minutes ago, I wanted to highlight Kyle Brummett being in this race. He's a house driver over there at Pay to Win, runs a lot of short track stuff and runs some of the NASCAR stuff from time to time, but he hasn't really been a figure in these high strength of field races. But he loves Bristol. Bristol is one of Kyle's favorite tracks. He is a beast here at Bristol. So he is coming out with putting on the Pay to Win banner there for his team and running here in this high strength of field race representing Pay to Win. And again, this is one of his favorite tracks, and he is tough here at Bristol.
Green
There they
flag.
go, green. Kyle Brummett, his I rating is high enough to make him the number 2 car here in this race by iRacing. So yeah, Kyle definitely a top contender here in this race.
Yep. Hope they get some long runs then. I bet a lot of guys in fact
Take
long
it, 17.
runs.
You know, they run the bottom a lot here, aren't they? I noticed that the leader's running the bottom.
Well, guys, there's a correction that I need to make. I guess Kyle Brummett is not with Pay to Win anymore. Just got a message with Kim Byron, and he is a recent pickup from Ryko. So he's switched teams, and now he's running for Ryko Motorsports in their R1 program. So, man alive, Ryko is stacking the field tonight.
Yeah, what are they doing? Anybody who beats them going to be on a Ryko team? Is that what's happening?
Now we got some contact going on mid-pack coming into turn 1. Got a race there. And a white car down close to the apron going slow going into turn 3 in the middle of 4.
Here we are, just about mid-pack, focused on John Jenkins, number 3. Mike Bruno and his custom number 19 Phase 2 machine is right there in front of him. And then
Oh, we got a
Schmidt
spinner
behind.
coming around.
Oh, no.
He's
I was
safe
trying not
at
to
turn
hit him.
4.
Somebody fighting behind.
Thank you, Bill.
Here, Tyler
There's
Justice.
back there going on.
Tyler Justice with Phase 2. He is working his way up the pack in that blue and red car. He's another guy to watch out for. There's a lot of heavy hitters in the race tonight. We got Spencer Kostowicz, Anthony Federico, our second place championship points contender there in second place, a new addition to the Ryko team is in Brandon Schmidt, along with his teammate Cody Charlendi, who is the overall championship points leader, and Casey Kostowicz from Ryko, like I mentioned a second ago. Kyle Brummett, now a recent addition to the Ryko team. Ryko has just got a lot of heavy hitters here in this strength of field race at Bristol. Barrett Bonner, currently, he's the number 13 car, currently running in 21st position, guys. He's also on the Ryko team. So, yeah, a lot of strong heavy hitters here for Ryko. The 26...
Mikey, there's something going on with your mic. I'm hearing a bunch of background noise.
Yeah, and the 26 car, guys, at Jason LePan. Jason is a guy who's been in the Open for a long time, but hasn't really ran any of the strength of field races yet this year. So good to see Jason LePan in this race, dusting off his helmet and his de-walled paint job there, the black and the yellow in his car that we're seeing right now, and bringing it out here for the strength of field race, qualifying solid here tonight.
Mikey, we're getting a lot. We're getting a lot of Mike. We're getting a lot of car putting up. Oh, it's going. Mike.
I'll give it to you when we get here.
Thank you.
We got a good group back
I
here
tried to
running
miss you, man.
16th and
sideways.
Brandon
I'm
Burke
playing my brakes on
are getting
trying
a
to
pack that's racing each other pretty
We got
hard.
a yellow. We got a yellow out.
There.
We got a yellow out. Mikey, your mic is getting up too close to the car motor.
Yeah, well, I try to turn the volume down here a bit on my mic or my headset so the audio doesn't bleed through the mic, but still a problem. Robert, you're going to have to take over and be the guy that's doing the play-by-play, leading the broadcast here tonight.
Oh, we're doing. I don't know. You're getting really close to the mic because I'm here. Nothing but motor going. Oh, we got Scotty. Did you see who got the contact?
Okay, I'll go back and see if I can figure it out here.
Yeah, we're headed back on the...
Yeah, it looks like it happened over in turn 4, at the exit of turn 4. Let me see if I can get you a car number here, guys.
Yeah, we're headed back here in the official replay here for Alien Factory podcast.
Look at Jacob.
Number 29, Cecil Keith. Looks like
Jacob P. Reeves was involved with that too.
Looks like he got hit. Well,
Car number 20.
looks like he got loose going into turn number 3 there and just lost it. And the 48 behind him kind of gave him a little help, shoved him on around.
Jacob Reeves does not have a front end no more.
Is that Jacob Reeves in the 48?
He's got a car. No, he's car number 20.
Yeah, here it is, guys. Here's what's happened. I got it right here on the screen here. We got 29 car. He self-spins, goes around, and Derek McMurtry gets into.
Oh, that's where Jacob Reeves loses the nose of his car.
Yeah, and it looks like McMurtry got into him there, or somebody. Yeah, Derek McMurtry got into him and sent him spinning a little bit more. He spun around, got him back in, sent him for a loop, and then and he got finished off here. Yeah, somebody lost their front end in that green and black car. Let's zoom in here, get a better look at this car. Here, the 29 car lost his back end. Looks like that's a team driver there for Premier Racing Setups who lost control of his car and had that self-spin. So maybe something, maybe it's all in the driver there. Or they got something going on with the setup that is making a little bit loose on entry. Or maybe he probably just carried a little bit too much speed into the corner there, guys.
And the field's going through turns 3 and 4, and we're getting ready to go green.
Parker White still in the lead as the pace car heads off the track, and here we go.
Tommy Gossett moved up to 3rd place. Well, I guess he stayed at 3rd. His car's 3rd. Still in 3rd. We got a gaggle back here with Bruno.
I tell you, there's some good racing going on.
They single filed themselves a little further back. Ooh, we got something down low.
Oh, he's in the wall.
I think we're under.
I don't know who that was. Had custom number 8 happened right in front of the pen.
I'm
I'm
sorry,
find
Howard.
out here real quick for
Don't
you.
care. I'm sorry, Howard.
Second.
That would be Phil Papa.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Car number 31.
Like it was a self-spin. He didn't get touched by anybody.
Yeah, he was just self-spun coming out of turn 4 there. Hit the wall on the inside. Did a good job keeping it off the track.
A lot of wheel in
Look at
that.
that head back in area 51 replay here.
Lucky dog coming high.
It was car number 31, Mikey.
Yeah, Alan, that's why I'm following you. I've been right behind you. We've both been avoiding every single one right in front of us.
Yeah, we got a few cars taking pit row. We got one doing a drive around, getting a lucky dog position.
And you're right.
And it's
They all
Smith
seem
is
right
good
in
in
front
there.
of me. Great.
Here we go. Here's that custom number 8 car. It's actually the 31 car. It's branded by iRacing. Phil Pappas. He just gets low, hits
We'll
the
get through it.
inside
We'll get through
wall, and
Jason.
comes back out on the track. Yeah, that was.
I mean,
a
our
single
position
car
keeps going up
self-spinner
slowly,
hitting
so
the
there's
wall.
still a lot of time. Not in a rush at all.
I got to go back and reset my car, Scotty. These cars are
Hey,
all
plenty
running
of
the
time,
bottom.
Robert.
They are running the bottom, Robert. I've noticed that, and right now the set I'm working on runs the bottom as well as the top really well, I think. Not quite got the speed that I want, but I'm getting there.
I think it's the same car getting loose every time on the bottom.
Brandon Smith just came in and went out of the pits already. What lap were we on?
We're on lap
we're
38.
38 of 160. there.
Whoa, this is going to be a long night, boys. This is going to be a long night. This is not like the A's that we've been top of the strength field that we're used to seeing. We used to see, 50, 60 laps or more before anybody have a caution.
And there's 160 laps. Oh my goodness.
Well, Scotty, I remember the days when it used to be 250.
Well, that's what, 2-hour race, 250 laps here.
No, really, that's what it used to be. We used to go 250 laps here, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, at this rate, they're going to be all night.
A couple months ago, I got to go inside Bristol Motor Speedway. They left it open, and I was the only one. Me and my 3-year-old son were standing in Bristol Speedway by ourselves. It's on the way to the SRX race in Pensacola.
But I thought by the way the iRating is in this field that
That's
we would
cool.
see a lot of cautions because we have a few iRatings in there.
It's probably
that are a little
trespassing,
lower
but
than
it's the opportunity for
higher up.
my son that he'll probably never get again.
What's the lowest strength? What's the lowest I rating we got?
It was like 2,200, I believe, somewhere in that area.
Okay.
25, somewhere in that area.
They're playing with the big boys now, aren't they?
Yes, they are in the race for the big boys.
There we go. We see all these cars just shooting past our camera here. We just saw the blue Pepsi car there of Ricky Udding. Friend of the channel was on our podcast there last night. Ricky Udding doing a lot of cool stuff, including check out his Facebook page and follow him. He is Doc NASCAR Modeling. Doc's NASCAR Modeling there on Facebook. He has some really cool NASCAR. Those things look professional. You get a good picture. You really can't tell the difference.
I think we got him up to 1,000 followers or something last night. Get him up to 1,000 followers, 1,000 followers, I guess. Did we get Mike, Ricky, you up to 1,000 followers?
Yes, we did. We did 1,000 by Scotty's son-in-law got him to 1,000 followers there on his Facebook modeling page.
He was already up there. He already had like 900 something.
Galen, why you keep hitting bro?
Man, I tell you what, Parker White got a good 2 or 3 car length lead over second place, Justin R. Smith, and then you got Cody Charlendi behind him in third.
Mike Bruno made his way up to 8th place.
My bad.
That's a pretty solid position there for Mike.
I got a starter.
In front of Ricky. He's right in front of Ricky too.
And he straightened it out.
Car number 28.
And car trying to hit the counter number 5.
We're going to do our Area 51 replay booth here.
It happened
Yo,
right
you're
in front of
blinking
Ricky.
really bad. Sex, you're blinking really bad, man.
You know, after you get back to around 4th place there, they bunch up.
Whoa, he went around and got a hold of it, and I tell you what, everybody missed him. Wow. That was some good racing there. Ricky Udding avoided the whole thing there.
Bet they got to see that. I don't think they're getting tired of watching caution come by.
Yeah, you got Ricky Udding, Brandon Schmidt, Ronnie Joyner. They're all running together there back in 17th, 16th, 15th position. Let's go ahead and catch back up with the live race. And we are back live here.
Your radio sounds a little better now, Mikey.
I was running into practice earlier today, Mike, and I got to tell you, you know, in the movie Tornado where they're dodging objects and stuff like that, well, that's what every lap was like. I was dodging wrecks everywhere.
Well, Robert, I want to mention that Cody Charlendi, our championship points leader, he has worked his way up to 3rd place now. He's in the top 3. Looks like Ryko is running strong here this week.
Well, Spencer's back up here at 23rd right now.
Yeah, so we've got Cody in 3rd, Tommy Gossett in 4th. Tyler Justice has worked his way all the way up to 6th place. He is charging hard through the field. In fact, you might want to keep an eye on Tyler Justice. He may be a candidate for our stintanalyzer.com Hard Charger Award tonight. But, yeah, he's moved up a lot of positions. Somebody wants to go and
13
check
so
that.
far. He's moved
13
up.
positions.
Yeah, started Tyler just started 19th and that's 6th, right?
Good, Anthony.
We got a battle for 4th place.
Okay.
Now, something I'm a bit confused about is Kyle Brummett. Now, he's fell all the way back to 20th position.
Sorry.
He must have either got hit or he possibly went into pit. That's a possibility as well.
Man, Parker White has checked out. He
Mike.
is at now 1 second in front of 2nd place.
Mike Wambo about took out Spencer about a couple laps ago. Up and hit the wall a little bit. Spencer had to do some maneuvering,
Tommy Gossett is being challenged. Got Corey Hines underneath him. And a group of cars. He is going to get freight trained. If they get moving around him, he will be freight trained. So far he's been holding his own, but he just slipped, and I think they're going to get by him on the low side.
Roger's out.
Oh, he was saved by a caution. Tommy Gossett just managed to hold on to 4th place. That was some good racing.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to send it in there like that. So.
Did I lose you guys?
All racing hard up here.
Oh, you're still here.
Yeah, I don't ever get out of breath. And I'm
Did anybody see that caution? I was watching Tommy Gossett.
No, I did not see it. I did not. What had happened was Cecil Key, number 29 car.
Oh, I found it. It's right at the start-finish line, lap 59. Get you a number here in just a second. That looks like it was Jacob Reeves, the number 20.
Oh, he's not having a good night at all. His front end's gone and everything.
Yeah, him and the 48. Who's in the 48 there? Is that Trey James? No, Derek Murchie.
He's in the pits again.
He gave Jacob B. Reeves just a little shove there on the right at the start finish line.
A lot of people in the pits right now. A lot of people in the pits.
Wonder how many sets of tires you get here. What do you figure?
3.
You know, this race has been really exciting so far. There's a lot of line driving, but all the cars are lined up in a line. But you have a lot.
You
of
get a black
going on.
flag there.
A lot of
29.
guys are falling back, and they just get trained whenever that happens.
Yeah, I did.
I know one thing. I'm going to have to go back and work on my
Seemed
sets.
like the pace car was well behind
Yeah,
us.
you made your set for the
I don't
highest
know why
time.
we
We're
got
gonna, guys,
close.
we'll go back and grab
exit
the rep
closed pit.
replay here from our official Alien Factory podcast replay here in the booth. Guys, what am I looking for here? I was fixing some technical difficulties here a minute ago, and looking to see where the accident happened. What cars?
Start finish line, lap 59. It was going to be Derek McMurchie and Jacob B. Reeves.
All right, yeah, Derek
You guys
McMurchie,
gotta
he's
pass
been in a
pace
few
car.
of them so far this race.
So, yeah, Jacob Reeves has too. Yep.
Yeah, they both have very damaged
Jacob,
cars.
they're not telling you to pass the pace car.
I think we got a lead change. Kyle Brummett is leading right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm showing, Robert.
Oh,
that
boy.
Kyle Brummett is in first place.
So, guys, there was the custom 54 car. I'm not sure who that is.
Green
But
flag.
he had lost it and was down the bottom there, and he was sideways in the track. He self-spun, and it looks like this black car, Jacob Reeves, slowed down for it, and then McMurchie hit him in the rear end and sent him flying down the track too. So that was what happened there, guys.
We
we're
have somebody
green.
serving a black flag penalty, looks like there, Mike.
Yeah, we're under green now, so let's hop back in here to the live racing. Kyle Brummett is in second place, and Parker White is still your winner. You got, or not winner, but your leader. The race we still got a lot of laps left. We still got just under 100 laps left, 94 laps left.
There's going to be a
Somebody
record
just
for
went
my car finish
sideways
line.
right there.
Crash at start finish line, got a crash.
Together, bud.
Up there with the leaders, Mike. Did you catch that?
Yeah, we got that
Sorry,
live when
Cody,
it
I
happened.
didn't
We'll
see
go
him
back and take another look
checking
at
up,
it.
man. I was too close to you.
Is that Kyle Brummett that just crashed?
Hey, Parker, thanks for giving me a
I
little bit of
believe you're
room there
correct.
to get around the guys that stayed out.
Yeah, no problem.
Here we go. We're going to look and see what happened here. Kyle Brummett is the number 2 car, which right now he's the guy up in the high lane. whoever it was, Corey Hines, it looks like, that went sideways there. He self-spun.
No problem, man. I think I'm all right.
Yeah, Corey Hines self-spun here, and I'm not sure if Cody Charlendi got any of that or not, but it was Corey Hines. It was a self-spinner here. It had nothing to do with Kyle Blunt. Kyle's clean.
Yeah, Cody Charlendi, it doesn't not look like he got any piece of that. He got checked up and didn't make any contact.
Yeah, Cody's got a little damage there on his rear end. His bumpers caved in a bit on the right-hand side, but
Brandon Smith's going back into pits again. Or that damage taken care of.
yeah, we see Brandon Schmidt's car going through the pits down there on the bottom lane. His
We
rear
got a
end
couple
is
of
tore
people.
up pretty bad.
Yeah, we got a couple of people must have been serving a black flag on that restart.
Brandon Schmidt, heads into his pit stall here once again.
You got to go all around the pit stalls, all the way around the track. Go in four, and come out on one. You guys don't know that. Come out a little sooner.
single pit.
No matter if it's under caution or yellow, you got to do it. Always look for that little blue line. If you see that blue line on the, you do
40 minutes and we've done 35 miles.
Stay on the inside all the way around till it ends.
Here comes another car. It's the 29 car there. The Premier Racing Setups car is headed out of the pits as well.
This is unreal for a
If you want to get technical, you've done a little more than 35. So this is 5 point something
having
3
this many
miles.
cautions, but it is a short track.
Yeah,
I'm too
if you
stoned to
was
do
to
that
have
map.
to pit under green here, you'd lose a lot of laps. By the time you come back around and come back
And then it
out.
depends on if you bring the top of the track or the bottom.
Yeah,
You gotta figure that
was it
into
35 miles an hour in the pits? Is that correct? Yeah, I think
Yeah,
it's
they sure
35.
is.
Yeah, I bet you lose 3 laps at least.
Guys, we're here coming around. We got
The point I was making
got,
is that I have a faster pace
Parker
going to
White
work in
is
the
still
morning
lead.
than
He's just
we've had
about a
here.
lap of the race, and right behind him is
It's
Kyle
supposed to be
Blunt,
measured
that number
around the
2
outside
right-hand
wall.
car.
I don't know if
I
that's
like
true,
how
but that's
Kyle's
what
running,
the
he is running the stamped iRacing
the
number.
little
I like
welcome
that. He
center
makes it
says
easy
at
on
Bristol.
us. That is definitely the
It's
number
top, all
stamped
the way
on there by
outside.
iRacing. So appreciate it, Kyle. I wish everybody would do that. In fact, I wish everybody that runs a custom
Tyler,
paint job would
your
do a
bumper's all
version of the
fucked
same
up.
paint job that allows iRacing to stamp the number on. That
Hey
would
guys,
be
I'm
much
sorry
better
about
for
that.
the
I have my
broadcast
chat
business.
muted, but it
Well,
wasn't.
that's what I do.
It told me
That's
not
what I
to
do.
play pace cars, so I just had to hold what I had. I hope I
Because
didn't
you
cause
look at
a
the
wreck or
car and you
anything.
see the number and you can't find the number because
No, it was all
it
your
ain't there.
fault. iRacing messes up, especially with the short track like that.
All right,
You're getting ready to go.
Definitely wasn't your fault.
Pace car dives into the pits
Ready, green
there.
flag.
Off he
Parker
goes.
White gets us started again here. We're green here at Bristol on lap
Somebody got a
73
bad
of
start there on the
160,
outside.
fellas.
31 car, number 8, he's having difficulty getting started.
Parker White out there to a decent lead.
Okay, this is how my car's set up, side by side racing on the top.
Kyle Brummets fell all the way back to 5th position
I see that,
now.
Spencer.
We got Corey Hines, Tyler Justice, Cody Charlendi there in 2, 3, and 4. And then Kyle right behind his teammate there, Cody Charlendi, rounding out our top 5, followed by Mike Bruno and Tommy Gossett running side by side.
Now Kyle Brummett, he didn't pit with everybody else, right? He already had pitted and got tires.
No, Kyle Brummett is actually running on original tires.
Yeah, that's why he was in the lead, and
Yeah,
falling
Kyle-
back now, he's being passed by fresher tires.
Yeah, so if everybody wants to know what the tire situation is here on the track, I can give you the information probably about the top 26 cars. We have cars positions 1 through 4. So that'd be Parker White, Corey Hines, Tyler Justice, Cody Charlendi, and Mike Bruno now in 5th place. They all pitted on lap 62. Kyle Brummett's out on original tires. Then you have Tommy Gossett who pitted on lap 62 as well. Then John Jenkins, Eric Schaefer, Barrett
Sorry about
Bonner,
that, Tyler.
Tyler Goff, And I think pretty much the rest of the field, all the way back to 23rd position, where Jason LePan is at, they all pitted on lap 62 as well. And then 24th and 25th positions, they went on lap 70, fellas. So that's kind of a rundown of the top 25 where they went in on pit, what kind of tires they're on.
Tyler Justice started 19th and in 3rd place. He's a mover. He's the mover.
Yeah, he is definitely a hard charger award. And I want to put out, we are now halfway through the race on lap 81, and Parker White is the Alien Factory podcast halfway challenge there. So, yeah, brought to you by the Area 51 Alien Factory podcast every Sunday night, except for some holiday breaks we take every Sunday night around the 10 o'clock hour there on our YouTube channel. We have the Alien Factory podcast. And they are the sponsor of the halfway challenge winner, and that is Parker White tonight.
Man, he is hauling. Parker White is checked out once again.
That bottom line working.
Lead over Corey Hines.
Yeah, this is an interesting strategy by Kyle Brummett, staying out on original tires now halfway through the race. He has fallen back, and he's fallen back quick. Kyle Brummett already back to 10th position.
Justin R. Smith, he's in 20th place, and he's having some little difficulties passing people. He started 2nd, and now he's in 20th.
Whoa, we had the number 3 car.
There, 86 laps. That's
way down there.
Quite a month.
No, Justin is not on original tires. He's just having difficulty getting around the bottom right here in traffic.
We go checking back in with our leader, Parker White.
Cody, now it looks like the top is playing into effect right now for some of these guys. Got it?
Yeah, I'm watching that back there in the back of the pack.
Looks like Brandon Burkott got a little loose there and almost took out Justin R. Smith.
Oh, I also want to give another shout out to Parker White. He's got a nice custom paint job, but he is using an iRacing stamped number as well. So it makes it easy on us here in the broadcast booth. I want to point out all those guys out there who is running stamped numbers by iRacing in these races out here in the Sugar Field to help us out in the broadcast booth. But Parker, man, he is moving his way through lap traffic now.
Go ahead, Cody.
Parker's out to about a 2-second lead over Tyler Justice, who's currently running 2nd place, and followed by Cody Charlendi.
I can't go any higher,
about
man.
half a second behind him. And we're looking
wide. Oh, that was close.
Oh, that was close. There's still 3 wide through there.
That lap car right there.
Yeah, he stayed high. He did his job.
Thanks.
Whoa, that custom number 90 car, that was a little close. A lot of action happening here. These cars are getting all piled up here mid-pack. We're looking here at the 27 car of Mike Wambold and Brandon Burkhart, friend of the channel. He was giving Ricky Uddy a little bit of a hard time last night, putting some stuff in the chat there.
I'm sorry, man.
We got to
What do you got now?
Let's go back. Where was that at, guys? Is that Derek Light?
Turn 1. It was turn 1.
Turn 1. But which car am I looking at, fellas?
Justin R. Smith.
Lap 95.
22, I gotta let you by.
Let me see if I can zoom in on him here.
Sorry, 28.
Robert says it's Justin R. Smith.
It's car number 81 and 28.
Spencer, I wasn't trying to block you a little while ago.
Is that Ricky? No, Ricky Udding's
It happened right in front of Ricky.
Yeah, that would be Mike Wambold and Galen D. Wunsch.
Look at that guy.
That would be the number 28.
Ooh.
Turn 1.
Oh, there it was. Oh, my goodness. There you have it, guys. Wow, that happened fast in that replay. Let's take a look and see what happened. I think the 28 car just came up and nailed that custom 81 there.
Well, I was watching.
No, the 81 actually hit the wall and bounced off the wall.
All right, well, I was on the
Came down onto
TV.
the
Yeah, I was
28.
in a broadcast camera angle there. Let's go back to far chase now and take a look at it now that we've got.
81 hits the wall and bounces off, comes down, hits the 28.
Oh,
They
yeah.
go around.
Well, the 28 was still coming up a little bit, but he had every right to. He was Xing out. But yeah, the 81 just
And the
got
one
him.
that hit the wall that came down and got him.
Yeah.
81.
Yeah, that's not really the 81. It's number 27. Mike Wambold is the car number that caused that.
He's having a little difficulties.
All good, Mike. Don't worry about it. I thought you came up and just my car and that footed off the freaking guy behind me.
A lot of people wouldn't have
Yeah,
missed that time.
freaky stuff. All good.
Yeah.
Like they're getting ready to go on lap
we're live.
99.
Yep.
This
There's the
should
guys headed out of the pits who all went in for
Really
repairs
cover
just
out,
ahead of the pace car there. We just saw the camera of the pit exit angle there.
Nah, I got black flag. Thanks, Brennan.
We're going to go around and try to catch up with the pace car. I think we got a wave around up front there too as well, guys.
You know, one thing, it's back to the drawing board for me, boys. Back to
Yeah,
the
we got a
drawing
couple.
board.
We got three wave round cars up there in front of Parker. I believe they're looking to get that wave round that's right behind the pace car. We're on lap 99 of 160 in this thing. What a grueling race this is. All these cautions and all these pace laps. As a driver, that makes a race like this just such a grueling affair. Trying to get through it, and that's my biggest issue with running these Bristol races here this week. I mean, you're talking about 15-second laps. So if this thing went green, it would fly by. But the problem is these things have so many cautions in it. And as a driver, you're sitting there in your rig, and your butt starts to get sore, and you get fidgety, and if it's late at night, you start falling asleep. 160 laps, and there's a dozen cautions. That turns into a long, long race, fellas.
Well, there's a lot of bleeping going on there.
There we go.
Green
The pace car is off, and we are green here with Parker White still in the lead, followed by Cody Charlendi, Tyler Justice, Tommy Gossett, and John Jenkins works his way for the first time into the top five.
Boy, they awful close. Too wide in the one and two there. You know, Ricky Udding mentioned last night the competition is getting tough, and he's right. There's a lot of talent out here to be able to go around this track the way they do, 2 and 3 wide at times.
I think I'd be happy to finish alive here on this track this week.
Yeah, I think so too, Robert. I agree. It'd be nice if you can leave this track without having damage. If another car don't get you the wall, there's always a chance it'll get you.
Here we go. Finally, we got somebody starting to challenge Parker White for the lead here. Tyler Justice is right behind him there. Looking off the nose of your leader, Parker White's car, but we want to see, there we go, we want to see Tyler Justice's car right behind him.
I don't know if we net coded there or what. I didn't even feel anything on my end.
I think they're getting a little bit more calmer out here at the track.
Yeah, what I'm
Let's say
having a
that, we're
hard
gonna get a
time.
caution.
What I'm having a hard time believing is Tyler Justice's number 12 car in this race.
So I don't know how
remember
that
Tyler
before.
Justice's iRacing used to be around 7,000, if I remember right. And right now, his iRating is 5.9K, so just under 6,000. So Tyler's had some rough times of it, some rough races, but he is doing awfully well here in this race tonight, representing his team there at Phase 2 Racing.
Nice save, Brandon.
Brandon Smith is slowly making it up. Eric Schaefer. Eric Schaefer is making a move.
Yeah, Parker and Tyler here come up on lap track.
They're driving like the old Bristol, Scotty. That surprised me.
Running the low line.
Yep.
Now that switched about last year sometime. I think it was maybe a year and a half ago. It used to be the high line that you would want to run here at Bristol, and then they changed the track up a little bit. They changed some grip around, and basically they added grip pretty much everywhere in the corners. So you could run the top, the middle, or the bottom now, and that puts a lot of guys choosing to run that bottom line. But it was about 2 years ago, and before that, the top line there for a while was the only decent line we had, which they were lower down the track. But now this is definitely a multi-group track once again here at iRacing, and it is showing the light.
People up front but still prefer the high line up there. Like the leaders are catching the lap cars now.
We would head back here about mid-pack. We're looking at Kyle Brummett now holding on to 10th position. And Kyle went in there on lap 98 for fresh tires. So he has fresh tires. He should be moving his way back up to the pack now as he's in 10th position. Barrett Bonner, his teammate there in front of him in 9th place. And got Ronnie Jordan and Mike Bruno also ahead of him.
Lap cars are big. Out a little bit.
Oh, we got one down there.
No, I think he just moved out of the way. He moved out of the way.
He was in that 30 car. It was David Adams in that 30 car.
It looks like he's driving the apron all the way around.
Oh, that's one way to stay out of the wreck.
I guess so.
He must just be in it for the safety rating, guys.
Yeah, it must be for the SR.
Ronnie Joyner and Mike Bruno are a little bit having at it.
No problem.
Speaking of Ricky Hutting, there he is there in his Pepsi car. So he's hit the ball, and we saw some sparks fly. Let's go hop in this Ricky Hutting Pepsi machine and ride alongside him for a few laps here. There we are. We can see it from inside Ricky's car. There's his teammate Brandon Burkhart right in front of him. Got these high bank turns here at Bristol.
Ricky doesn't go all the way up to the wall on the exits. He stays pretty much in the middle. Then again, he don't have a right monitor to see how high he is up there.
Yeah, it helps be able to see what's around you guys.
Yeah, Ricky's right monitor, I think he's using it for something else, and it's all dark.
Yeah, that's why I tell you what, that's why I like VR and also triples. They're very valuable asset here in iRacing.
Taking that commercial break, I'll be back.
Thank you, Brandon.
I'm watching back here with Spencer Kowalski. He's running some Justin R. Smith trying to get his position back. Started second. He's back at 13th.
Yeah, we're running around here right now with the pack being led by Mike Bruno in 7th position, Ronnie Joyner 8th place, Barrett Bonner 9th place, and Kyle Brummett in 10th position. Right behind Kyle Brummett is Corey Hines. And so there's a big pack there all running together being led by Mike Bruno in that Phase 2 car. Definitely some solid racing here. It looks
lap times are like 15.9 right now.
Yeah, it looks like Corey Hines is looking below Kyle Brummett, trying to get around him on the bottom there. I mean, that pack goes clear back there to Spencer Koslowitz. He is in 13th position, and there's still a car behind him, Justin Smith, and that pretty much concludes that pack. And then about 10 car lengths behind them is Justin R. Smith. So yeah, a huge pack there from about 7th place back to 13th place. Those guys are racing hard, running a little side by side. They're 3 wide right now here. Wow, guys, 3 wide, and I think the outside car scraped the wall a bit on exit. He's having a bit of a tough time around there, the custom number 81 car.
My car getting in the way of Justin R. Smith.
Then you go back a bit more, and you got another pack that's kind of formed up, about 3 cars here. You got Brandon Burkhart leading that pack with Anthony Federico behind him, and then Ricky Utting behind them. Ricky Utting's a good piece back there as Brandon Burkhart and Anthony Federico start to make their way through the lap traffic. We move on back. We can check in with Jason LePan. Jason LePan is currently running in 21st place. He is almost a full lap down at this point. They're running in 26th position. Let's head back on up front now. Looks like Cody Charlendi has made his way up, and Tyler Justice fell clear back to 5th place. We know Tyler was running real hard on Parker White, challenging him for the lead. Tyler has fell back to 5th position now, so let's check in with him as we're making our way through lap traffic here with the leaders.
We got Bobby joining the room right now. I don't know if he's watching the race.
We got Nurse Bobby coming in here with us. Just look at Tyler Justice making his move on some lap traffic there, going down low, working the bottom. There was a number 20 car, 20 car Jacob Reeve, and like to give a shout out to Jacob Reeves. He's running the stamped number car, number 20.
Brandon Burkhart's in a good war back here.
Now that Parker White, he's going underneath Ricky Utting, and he has lapped Ricky Utting. So Ricky Utting becoming the first car a lap down. If there's a caution now, Ricky Utting will be the lucky dog. We'll see how long that lasts as Parker White starts to move up here on this custom number 81 car. And looks like custom number 81 is going at least 1 lap down here.
Yep, we got about less than 20 laps to go. We got a spinner.
We got one sliding. Oh, he got hit. One in the wall.
That happened right in front of
Man, if I would have had that caution a corner sooner.
That happened right in front of Justin R. Smith. Justin R. Smith doesn't have no front end now.
I tell you what, guys, this Alien Factory podcast replay booth is getting a lot of action here tonight as we head back to clip another replay here.
That looked like that was it was Barrett Bonner. He's really a car number 13.
Number 13, Ryko car. He spun in 66, which would be. Can you see the back of that car?
That's Smith. He was leading most of
lucky dog on the outside.
Yeah, Smith nailed him right in the nose.
That's not good. He was slowly working his way back up front. He doesn't have no front.
Well, there was no place he could go. I mean,
no.
There's just no place to go on this track.
And laps
Oh,
are
there
running
it
down,
is.
too. Laps are running down.
And then you have the 90 of who's in the purple 90.
I don't know.
He hit the wall trying to get by.
Oh, yeah, it looks like Barrett Bonner just self-spun, locked it up, and got nailed.
Okay, we're counting down now, boys. You got 15 laps to go.
15 laps to go.
Oh, yeah, Barrett Bonner, we just watched it there from the far chase. Barrett Bonner accidentally gets a bit loose, goes sideways in the turn, and then he gets nailed by that custom number 66 car running there with Elite Performance Industries.
Ricky Hutting just went into pits.
Yeah, 66 car is actually the 17. No, that's the 90 car. He hit the wall, Ballacino did, trying to dodge that mess. He's now coming out of the pits.
Tell you what, I'm glad we only do this once. I wouldn't want to broadcast this thing all day long here. This is rough. This is rough.
Yeah, there's a lot going on this track. A lot of action. Well, Robert, do you think the whole week's going to be filled with cautions like this race is?
Well, usually by Wednesday, people are giving up and calling it quits for the track. So some of them are just one and done people here. So,
Well, maybe we should wait till Wednesday to run our Geritol race.
maybe. Right now, I got to get my car to work top and bottom, and mine just works on the top.
Well, I'm going to make an attempt to probably get the next one.
Well, you hear that? Scotty's going to be on the next. He's going to be racing the next one, boys.
So, Scotty and Robert, I don't have the replay pulled up in my end here, but I did see the replay on Mike's end. Do you think that was a result of a driver error, attrition, or possibly setup? What do you think caused that spin?
Oh, I think a driver error. I think
Yeah.
I got to look at 28 car by.
I'd say the tire's a little bit worn and just drove it too hard in there, and it just slowly spun on them.
They're getting ready to restart again.
They're gone.
Now, we only got like 15 laps
You
to
just
go.
got me a black flag.
11 laps, boys. 11 laps to go. It's all
Do
gone.
that right here.
29, why'd you do that?
And Parker White, once again, is taking
Had to look
command of the
late.
lead. Second and third are racing each other for second place.
I got to come in and pit.
They keep racing each other and open the door for the fourth and fifth place up there. In fact, they just caught them.
Bruno's trying to make it go for it. That's Johnny Joyner go. He's coming back. We got a spinner. We got a spinner behind Bruno.
Got it wrecking.
No
turn
caution.
one.
No
Hey,
caution. No caution.
Spencer, Anthony, sorry for getting into both of y'all right there, but y'all saw what was happening.
Tell you what,
Both up
you
on the
walk
track,
out of
baby.
here in the top 10, you're doing good.
Oh,
All
yeah,
built for us as
definitely.
well.
And Parker White, he is just
Sorry about that.
dominating
This thing
this
was
race, the whole
about
race.
Yeah, I tell you what,
that destroyed
Parker
it
White,
right out there. It's kind of crazy.
he can hold back for the long run, or he can just. I mean, it looks like he's running qual laps out there, Scotty.
Yeah, he's pulling away from second place.
Because he knew there was only a few laps to go. Guys, have you got a name here for a contender for our Hard Charger Award? It looks like Tyler Justice is up to 5th place, and earlier when he was running up there in the top 5, he was our candidate for the Hard Charger Award, the StintAnalyzer.com Hard Charger Award for the race.
Come on,
So,
man.
why don't you guys do some number crunching on that? But I'm pretty sure, unless things change here, it's probably still Tyler Justice.
It's still Tyler Justice.
Yeah,
It's
Tyler
still
Justice looking to be our StintAnalyzer.com
Well,
Hard
now-
Charger Award winner.
Hang on, we got the 31. Number 17 started 31st and in the 17th position. Is that 14 difference, or am I mistaken in my math?
That's 14.
So that's a tie. They both went 14
Yeah, but
laps.
look at what position he's at though.
Here we go. The Parker White making his way through lap traffic.
Oh,
here.
we got
There's going to be a green-white
That was
checker
fun,
here
dude.
tonight, guys.
Everybody see where that happened at?
Robert, I
Situation there,
understand
Randy.
what you're saying. Tyler Groff just nailed.
Whoa!
Oh my!
Oh,
Nailed John Jenkins on the caution, and John Jenkins went and turned into him and hit him in the nose.
Oh, I was looking at so.
Go back and see. Look at that. Take a look at that. It'll be on the back stretch right after the pace car comes
So
out.
where was the caution? Was John Jenkins in that caution?
Yes. No.
No. He was checking up for the caution for the pace car.
Oh, and it looks like was that Ronnie Joyner? Did he
Tyler
slow down?
Groff, I think, is what I'm showing.
Who was in the original caution?
We don't know.
All right, then. And we'll look at what happened then under caution.
No, that's not Tyler Groff.
Whoa, it was that 81 car just came right up onto the track and nailed somebody.
Yeah.
Who was that 81 again? Is it the 30 car or the
No, the 81 got hit by the 20.
Oh, I see. It sent him down.
Mike Wambold is driving the 81 car, and he got hit by Reeves. Jacob Reeves hit him in the back end under caution.
It sent him down the track, and he came back up on the
goes
track.
across the track and hits Jacob Reeves in the nose and smacks the wall.
Wow. Well, anyway, it still doesn't get us the original caution, so.
No, this gives us a change up front, though. It kind of makes a difference. Joyner was doing pretty good.
Yeah. That was not Tyler Groff.
John Jenkins was doing pretty good.
Or John Jenkins.
I don't know if
None
he
of
was
those.
trying to
Just took
retaliate or
out.
what.
No, I think he just lost control and just he didn't know where he was at on the track. Got right
Come
up
hit the 20. Happened right in front of John Jenkins there.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
still
right in front of him.
untouched.
Took his nose completely off. Yeah, it happened right in front of him.
No, John Jenkins' car I think is still untouched. I don't see
really?
real damage on it. Yeah, it happened right in
Yeah,
front
none
of
of
him.
the top three guys was involved in that. I've made a mistake on who it was in the front there.
Well, guys, that gives us a pretty good view of that there, and we're going to move on back now. And
Well, I figured that took John Jenkins' nose completely off, but you're right, Mikey. It didn't hurt him at all.
no, it never got touched. So, yeah, we're going to go here as we head off, and we start to when we go green. We're going to have Parker White starting us off, and he's just been dominating so far tonight. John Jenkins in second place. They're going to be on the outside. Then Tyler Groff's going to be your second car on the inside line. Cody Charlendi, your current championship points leader, he's going to be the second car on the outside line in fourth position. You got Tyler Justice in fifth, Tommy Gossett in sixth place, and that makes up your top three cars on both the inside and the outside lines. And then Kyle Brummett there, starting the fourth row on the inside. He is in seventh position. Mike T. Bruno in eighth, Ronnie Joyner in ninth, and rounding out your top 10 on this restart is going to be Corey Hines.
Yeah, we're getting ready to go green again. How many cautions have we had so far? Green flag.
Here we go. Green flag drops, crossing that start-finish line. Is Parker White getting this thing going? And we got 2 laps to go,
Oh, we got a
guys.
spinner behind. We got a spinner back here in the back.
And we can't make it 2 laps.
Did you happen to get a look at your temps when you're on track right after that?
No,
Looks
in
like
the
it happened
back.
by
Is
Ricky
that
Hood.
a self-spinner in the back?
Yeah, might as well just use them all up.
No.
I mean, I was underneath Spencer. He just came down across my nose.
Here we go. Spencer Kosowicz.
I mean, I'm not obviously blaming anybody, but I'm just saying we might as well use up all the green white checkers.
Looked like it was on Anthony and
I feel like we will.
Corey Hines.
Oh, Anthony Federico.
Just a feeling.
Yeah, Corey Hines got in the back of somebody here. Looks like Anthony, the car number 10.
Yeah, I
car
meant to
number 14.
say something, 29, man. I didn't mean to get you caught back there, man. I was trying to catch up.
It's going to be an exciting finish. How many more green-white checkers do we have?
We have one more.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find it on the track, guys. This is tough.
It happened right in front of Corey Hines, car number 10. Oh, it was a netco with Corey Hines. Corey Hines and Anthony Federico. Is Corey involved with it, Mikey? Corey Hines?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I'm trying to find it here.
Well, it's on lap 163. Pace car just went in the track. You see it now, Mikey?
No, we're struggling here in the broadcast booth tonight.
Okay, it's on white 164 or lap 164. Find Corey Hines.
That doesn't help. The camera software I'm using doesn't have lap numbers. That's why it's so hard.
Okay,
to find.
car number 10. But he has a car number 3. It looks like it was netco. It looked definitely like it was close. It was netco.
Car number 3, like stamped 3, that'd be Tommy Gossett.
No. Car number 10. Well, Tommy Gossett might have a 3 on here too. So does Corey Hines.
Oh, there it is.
And Spencer, who is car number 6, who was just driving a car number 38. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to find it. I'm never going to find it. I'm just going to give up.
All right. Sounds good.
So we don't want to miss the end of this race.
All right, we're getting ready to go green flag racing.
Parker White.
Second attempt at a green-white checker.
Got John Jenkins there on the outside. Tyler Goff, Cody Charlendi, Tyler Justice.
Green flag.
5. There we go. And it looks like Parker White got a decent jump there. He's heading out with about a 3-car lead here on John Jenkins. John Jenkins holding strong there in second place. And then 2 wide is Tyler Goff and Cody Charlendi there for battling for third place back behind those guys.
Looked to me like he backed up the field on that restart.
Good one, Parker.
There we go. Parker White just took the checkered flag.
Ran over anybody else. I would have
I'm
thought
glad
I was
this
getting
over
dumped
with.
there. Good run.
How many
Me and
cautions?
you both.
How many cautions
Yeah,
have
that
we
was my
had
fault.
on
My
this
bad. I gotta go back and look at it. Yeah,
What
that was up. There you
a
go.
dominating performance by Parker White
Good win.
tonight. I mean, he was fast in the short run, and the
I
few
was on
long
2
runs we
tires, so I
had,
had
if you can
to.
call him that, he was
My goal was
fast
to try
there
to keep the
too.
top.
Parker White, so
And when
dominant
they checked
tonight
up,
here in this high streak.
you all almost took it from me.
Bristol. And your top 5, you got
27, I
Parker
hope you
White
enjoy your
finishing
protest,
first
bud.
place, your
That's
winner.
stupid.
Then John Jenkins finished second.
Yeah, you
Tyler
protest me, I'll
Goff
protest
rounding
you.
out
Hit me
your
3 times,
podium
give me
there
12x
in third
under yellow, no
position. He
problem.
is a teammate of John Jenkins. So
Congrats on the
EPI
win,
puts
Parker.
2
Good
cars
run.
up there in the top 3. Followed by Ryko
Good race.
there.
Good run
with
there,
Cody
Bruno.
Charlendi, our
Brother.
overall
That was
championship
fun.
points leader in number
Stop.
4
What
and 4th
stop on that
position.
last caution?
And Tyler
You jammed
Justice
on the
of
brakes
phase
and I
2
hit you
is
and
rounding
up
out
and
in
hit
top
me.
5 tonight.
All right, so I don't know what your problem is, and then you spin me out of. Yeah, it was.
They're having some arguments going on in the pits road there.
Like I said, if you protest me, you better get one back. You're going to get one back.
Good one.
Hear what's going on in there, Mikey, on the broadcast?
Somebody bumped somebody, I think, in pit road or after the race or during the caution. I don't know, but they're arguing about it. Let's see if we can snag the Parker White, John Jenkins, and Tyler Groff here is your top 3 here tonight.
You want to be on front and don't give it up. There's too much carnage going on back there. Scotty, you say you got your start working top and bottom. You're going to need it here.
Yeah, I got it working both. It works really good on the bottom. I gotta probably change my driving style a little bit and make a few more adjustments. I should be ready to go.
Kyle, you still in here?
Hey, we got Parker White in here. How you doing, Parker? That was a good win.
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
You're doing great, man. That was impressive. You were dominant all night long, Parker. I mean, there was a few, I guess there was a couple runs, especially one, I guess you could call a long run. You were dominant there. Whenever there at the end, when there was less than 20 laps to go, I think there was like 15 or 16 laps to go when the caution started to fly there towards the end. And you just took
20.
off
When
like
I came back up after you hit me,
laps,
we
man.
net coded.
Yeah, I was really happy with that race. I was pretty good here last year. I didn't run the same setup.
Yeah, but if you keep looking, bud, I never
let me
hit you any other time after that until you stopped right on the apron and I didn't have anywhere else to go. So yeah, I ran into you. That was on the whack.
We just might want to hear what's going on.
I mainly built it for the bottom because once iRacing added that extra grip to the bottom, I feel like that's been the preferred groove. It was the preferred groove here in Road to Pro earlier this year, so I just built for the bottom, and I kind of struggled getting it to turn through the center at first, but I was able to get some center turn in it, and that really helped me with center off. So, and that's kind of one thing we've been struggling with just in B Open this year is just center turn, and like I knew we were struggling with it, but I just didn't know if the changes I wanted to make would affect our speed. So I finally decided to do that at Kansas, and it helped us out a ton. So I kind of did that here tonight and gave us a lot of center turn, and that didn't hurt us at all. It helped us a ton. So just glad it paid off, and glad I was able to have a run like that.
Absolutely.
Was that one starter right beside you on that on the beginning of the race? Because he was having some difficulties getting back on the track. That center the bottom line wasn't working for him.
Yeah, like when I first ran a lap on the setup, it was just a stock SRD setup. I was having issues getting it turned through the center, so I was just able to put a few adjustments into it, and I did a 50 lap run on it, and it felt really good. So I just took that here, and if I turned the wheel a little bit too much, I felt like I'd lose front grip, but that was an issue because I could just turn the wheel less. And one thing about this track is if you hook the apron, it will really turn well. If I had to compare it to anything, I'd say turn 3 and 4 in Charlotte when you really hook the paint. So that was nice. The tires were pretty nice. So yeah.
I was talking about before, those guys were talking in iRacing, but I was talking about how dominant you were tonight, man. Like the long runs we had, you were dominant there. And then I was about what I was pointing out is there when the caution flags were starting to fly there at the end with about 16 to go when you went green. Man, it looked like you were running qual laps like over and over and over again. You were just pulling distance on these guys. You were dominant from long run to short run and everything in between this race. You led probably nearly every lap of the race, if not every single one. I tell you what, that was just an impressive performance tonight, Parker, and congratulations to you.
Yeah, thank you guys.
As you were running the bottom, I know a couple years ago I was mentioning that the top line was pretty much the only line you could run. Then about a year and a half ago, or somewhere around there, year and a half ago, they redid the track here in iRacing for Bristol, at least the surface of it, and now it's a true multi-groove track. You can run the bottom, the middle, the top, and pretty much anywhere in between. As you were getting through lap traffic, I saw you there during that longer run, getting through a lot of lap traffic. Were you able to utilize all the different lines on the track, and did your setup hold up pretty well during getting that time period you're getting through the lap traffic?
Yeah, I was able to run the top. It's not like the top lane just doesn't work anymore. You can run the top to defend easily. So I was able to run the top with no issue and was able to pass all the lap cars. I was trying to get to the bottom as much as I could, but like I said, they didn't really take the top away, so I was able to use that. It was probably about, if I ran it right, it might have been about half a tenth slower a lap. But like I said, the bottom, they added grip to that, and you can really hook it through the center and get a really good drive off because before you would run down there and you just plow tight through the center, and that's not really the case anymore.
Absolutely. Tyler, Matt, you got any advice? A lot of people who've just joined iRacing for the first time. We get a lot of newcomers to iRacing that come and subscribe to our channel because of all the how-to videos we have and all the cool stuff that we have here. Setup building, driving, all that stuff here at Area 51. So we get a lot of guys who are new to iRacing discover us, and people tell them about us, and they're in here. And so if they just watched this broadcast and saw that performance that you gave in this race, what kind of tips could you give them to help them out here if this is their first time running Bristol?
Yeah, something like don't come back here, don't race Bristol this week or what?
Yeah, if I had to say anything, I would just say, just try not to race really anyone else. Try to race the track. Like, obviously you have to worry about other cars, but just racing the track is the most important thing, because that's what's going to help your lap time a lot. Just be extremely patient. Like, when I was saving tires, I was lifting off the gas initially, probably about at the start finish line, and I just slowly keep lifting off until the corner. So just patience is key, just being extremely smooth with your inputs. And one thing I like to do just to improve as a driver overall is just watch Twitch streamers that are really good, like Casey Kerwin, just Coxie's drivers that are really good. So that's what's helped me the most, and hopefully it can help you guys too.
Awesome, Tyler. Appreciate it. There you guys have it. Your winner, Tyler Groff, tonight. And Tyler, you got anybody you want to thank, or maybe
Parker White.
Tyler.
Parker White.
I was sending the message to Tyler Groff to pop in and do an interview as well. So I'm doing like 2 and 3 things at once, and I was reading in front of me. I'm so sorry, Parker. Parker White, guys. There you have it. Your winner tonight, Parker White. Parker, you were so dominant tonight, and appreciate you stopping by for the interview. Anybody you want to thank or let everybody know how to get your guys' sets that you're running, or anything else you want to tell everybody before you head out?
Yeah, I just gotta thank you guys for the broadcast as always, and have to thank my team, North Source Racing, and our setup shop, SRD Setups.
And if somebody wants to find you, where do they find you at? Is there a website address you can give them?
Yeah, if you want to follow my Twitter, it's at ParkerW95, and my Instagram is ParkerW_95.
Awesome. Well, Parker, man, I appreciate it. And guys, there you have it. Your winner tonight, Parker White.
Yeah, Parker.
All right, thank you guys.
Next up on cue, we have John Jenkins.
Jenkins almost got his nose taken off.
Yeah, they're from EPI Racing. He's in here with us. And John, man, I tell you what, that was a good, solid race you had. You spent some time in the back. You spent some time in mid-pack there, and you ended up finishing second place tonight. So kind of describe the race for us tonight and kind of what you saw as you were racing through different parts of the pack tonight.
Seen a lot of guys kind of overdriving early just to get some spots because the caution's there, and then kind of settled there in the middle of the race after the first like 60 laps or so. And then we just kind of, that strategy where we were kind of off strategy worked a little. I gained a few spots. Starting 11th, I figured Q this week was going to be terrible, but to escape with a 0-0X and have that ordeal where we caught up to the pace car and the lap cars were wrecking.
I thought it took your nose off.
Yeah,
Mikey said no, it didn't. But it looked
it was good. I was almost not paying attention just because everybody's going so slow. And next thing you know, I heard a crash, and I was like, oh, this guy's 90 degrees in front of me. So I definitely woke her up and had to look in the mirror and make sure I wasn't getting run over. But yeah, the race, I'll take a P2, good win to Parker. I mean, I just could never get a long run. That's where my strong suit's at, and obviously Bristol's beating and banging. So
yeah. So John, now where did you prefer to run? The high line, the low line, in the middle? Did it not matter? Was your set better for one of the others? So kind of what was your preferred line, and how did that work out with your set tonight?
I would say I could wrap the bottom really good. I would prefer the bottom long run, but them short runs, if you needed to get some spots, the top was where you were at. But you had to really play it right, because if you get a caution and you're running third, you're toast. So I had to make sure I was either second or fourth to be able to roll the top on short run there at the end.
Absolutely, John. Hey, man, good congratulations on your finish tonight. Being in the top 3 on the podium in an SoF race is always something to be proud about. and definitely doing it here at Bristol with all the wild action that happens here is something that is definitely something to be proud of. So, man, congratulations on your strong finish tonight, and I'm going to give you an opportunity here to thank anybody you want to over there in EPI world where you're at, and tell everybody how to get your guys' setups.
Oh yeah, I'd like to thank you guys, Area 51 Alien Factory, for the broadcast on SoF nights. It's really cool. I like going back and watching them every week, either a day before or a couple days after. And then also EPI, raceepi.com. You can find them on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, or Elite Performance Industries. And also you can get the link for that on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/xjenko. And that's pretty much it.
All right, man. Thank you much. There you have it. Your second place finish tonight, John Jenkins.
Congratulations, John.
Yep. Congratulations, John.
Good
Appreciate
job,
it.
John. Good job.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well, slipping into the channel here a minute ago was another driver in the race tonight, and we got some shots of his car there, and we were riding along with Ricky Utting, and that is Brandon Burkhardt has slid into the channel here. Maybe we can get
his mic turned off though.
Yeah,
Hey, Brandon.
He's being nice and polite. There,
I know
Robert,
how.
unlike you.
Okay, I thought he might start. He had to turn it off to hold himself back, didn't he?
Well, I was having such a hard time not calling bullshit every other sentence. I figured I'd just turn it off.
You
Not calling what?
BS.
Hey, Brandon, you spent a lot of time mid-pack in this race, and man, there was a lot of wild stuff going on. What kind of stuff was happening around you during the race, and what was it like from your cockpit?
Was there anything that wasn't going around me? I mean,
yeah, really.
Looked like you was in a bunch of cars the whole time you was out there, man.
Hornets, that's just a drop of the flag, boy.
Because they linked their arms like save a tree protesters and blocked the whole damn track. My setup's better than everybody's crap this week. If I wanted to run every week and deal with all these cautions, I'm so much faster than 95% of that field. It's ridiculous.
Well, tell us how you really feel, Brandon.
I need some hopped up cheater script kitty qualifying setup so I can sit up there and yawn all night and say I want to race.
Hey, there's a lot of cautions.
Zero
like
X.
that.
I had about 0x. I had about 9 one-handed saves. None of these guys could do with an instructor.
Well, I'll tell you, I've in a lot of these tracks like here, Bristol especially. Then you get some other tracks like Nashville Fairground and some places where there's a lot of cautions. And qualifying up front definitely is a big benefit.
Yeah, I just learned that.
Yeah, with all the racing you've done, I'm surprised you didn't know that already. Where's your big qual set at?
That was sarcasm there, Mikey.
I know. Where's that big qual set?
I didn't build it. I spent all day on the race set. Race set's really, really good. But I was a 19 and just kind of tried to stay out of the crap. As you've seen, it was starting to form in little separate piles all around. So that last restart, I probably could have got 6 more spots, but old man Utting was right in front of me. I didn't want to kill him.
Yeah, well, Ricky had a little bit of stuff going on too. He had a lot of cars accident around him.
Brandon, what you need to do when you're in that position is just say, "What would Mikey do?"
That's exactly what I should have said. I should have said my VR went black and just wiped the whole field out.
That's right.
Hey.
It was a decent race. I didn't think we'd have that many yellows, but
there were some guys.
There were some guys at the bottom of that race that I don't know if they thought it was like a Bristol sightseeing tour or something. I don't know what the hell they were doing in there, but
I was surprised there's 2,000 iRating in there. I was really surprised.
Yeah, well,
it wouldn't have been if you would have joined, Robert.
We saw that custom number 30 car that was black and green, and it just went down to the apron and just started running down the apron at one point there towards the end.
Most of the race, he kept trying to get my autograph.
That's one way of just making lap safety, I guess.
I want Brandon Burkhardt's autograph.
I'll send it to you in court case.
I want it too.
On a court case.
If we'd have got 2 more cars, that would have been a really good split. I mean, I think we were 2 away from splitting again. It would have been huge.
Yeah, because some of those guys really they didn't need to be out there. They was way above their head, we had cautions right off the bat. That's unbelievable on a high strength of field. It should never happen.
The first 3 were the same car.
Yeah.
I mean, it was fun. How was was it good to watch? I mean, was there a lot going on other than
A lot of excitement.
I felt like I was on the Titanic.
There was
it was tough, man. That was one of the toughest races. Just so everybody knows out there still watching. I don't know if you can still watch. Go ahead.
We couldn't keep track of the cautions, how many people were involved and who was involved.
And trying to find it and all the custom numbers, it was kind of tough. And for anybody that's still watching the stream, I know there's several of you still watching. I'm going to tell you, this is one of the more difficult races to broadcast we've had all year, just for all that. For the fact there was so many cautions, we had to try to fill the time for you guys and make it exciting still. And the fact that it was so many wrecks we were trying to track down and trying to figure out whose car was which car and what happened. And it was definitely a tough one to broadcast, so hope you all enjoyed the race. I know it was pretty wild here in the booth too.
Yeah, I got 159. If I don't run it a couple more times, I won't be upset. I might go run ARC at Phoenix or something.
Well, Brandon, hey man, we appreciate you stopping in for the interview after the race. It's definitely good getting your perspective running back there where you were, and you had a clean car there the whole race. And
what the hell does that mean, back there where I was?
Oh, you're about mid-pack. You look like you're mid-pack.
I had to get a jab in there at some point. You were getting
I felt like a crossing guard, dude. I was driving like the 3 cars behind me, the 3 cars in front of me.
Dude, you already got 2 or 3 jabs in on me. I had to land one on you. Anyway.
Well, I guess we're even.
Yeah.
He sure picked up on that pretty quick, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I didn't know if he just let it go or not.
No, I'm definitely not letting it go. I got 30. It was decent. I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, no, that's good, dude. And anybody you want to give a shout out to? Tell everybody about your team. And you guys had a few drivers in release. At least you and Ricky, I think, were in there, weren't you?
Yeah, where were you last night? We could have used you last night with Ricky U.
He was blowing up.
I was in the chat telling Tracy what to say. Yeah.
Saw you on the chat.
Yep. Ricky did a good job. I think even though as long as he's been on, that's the first time he's ran like a big field at Bristol on asphalt, because we did the dirt thing, on concrete. Sorry, but yeah, that was new for him. I think. Ron hit 6,000 today, so that was cool.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You gonna buy him a cake or anything?
Pretty much it was all me. I did it myself. I'm the man.
There you go.
Man. You're the man to make the legend.
Brandon takes the credit. It's all him. And that's
right. You guys run on the 10?
Scotty thinks he might. He's going to commit suicide and run the 10.
Guess I'll wait till midnight.
There you go. Well, guys, there you have it.
I was like, he don't want to be on the same track with you, Scotty. I don't know.
I just heard.
No, I just try to make it easier for you, man. I'm telling you that shit he said about wrapping the bottom and then running the top. If you can't run both parts of the track the whole lap, you're screwed.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to find a way to run.
You got to run the whole track.
My car is set up. My car's set up to run the top, and I got to get it to run the bottom as well. I thought the top was the way to go, and Mikey informed me, they changed that a couple of years ago.
Yeah, it's a All-timers.
I thought it was the top still.
Nah, it was a couple years ago. You only run the top, and that was horrible.
4 years ago, it was.
When I set a car up, I want it to go everywhere, anywhere, and everywhere.
Your car goes. Your car always goes everywhere.
Yeah,
Scott.
it does, Scotty. It's up the track, down the track, sideways, left, right.
Do or not? Is that what you're saying?
I left the door open on that one, didn't I?
Well,
how'd you guys do at Kansas?
Scotty did real well. Scotty did pretty good.
Well, I did good till today's race. And then I got kind of screwed in it, but that's all right. I drove into the wall.
I broke even, maybe gained a few. But I think
I lost 31 today, but overall I gained about 170 probably.
Out of the 700 he lost.
Kansas was fun, man. Being week 13 and all them huge splits, it was like a iRating bank. You just had to wait the laps out to cash out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I finished about. I gained a little, lost a little, gained a little. It was kind of teeter-tottering for me.
Yeah, you sucked there big time, Mikey.
I ended up getting not too bad there by the end of it. But guys,
did you look at your incidents for this week?
No. Yes, we did. Last night.
I've seen that, but where were you at? You were at 9, weren't you?
9 per race, but I got most of them in one race by Eduardo Dantes.
He was tied for second, I think. I think he was tied for second.
Yeah, the same guy gave me almost all those in one race. It was
Yeah,
pretty
once
wild.
the gift keeps on giving.
Yeah, Eduardo Dantas was his name.
He won the he was top of the board with instance for many races he ran too, though.
Oh, it don't surprise me a bit. But anyway, guys,
Why is Bobby being so quiet?
He's fresh back off of summer break.
Yeah, COVID. He's on quarantine.
Yeah, fresh off the COVID.
Let's say you don't look sick. It's a good looking picture. When we were in Kansas together, yesterday, Bobby?
Yeah, yep. Early this morning, I think.
Early this morning, yeah. When Eduardo's lap times just disappeared. Nobody knew what the hell he was doing.
Nice.
Yeah, did you ever hear anything about that?
No, I mean, it's just like he just disappears, and then right when the race is over, he pops back in and gets the flag and leaves.
Yeah, but he don't have any times. There's no lap times.
None. There's nothing to look at.
Let's know how that happened.
Did he blink out? Is that what happened?
No, it just like would not register his lap. You know, like on the standings board or whatever, there's going to be an extended stream, so tell people just chill out. When you look at the standings board and it shows like their best lap and then their last lap, right, you know, with their times, his was just
you
blank.
can look at all your laps too.
Yeah, wasn't registering any of his laps, and he kept kind of asking about it, like with like a smirk, like, "Oh, you guys can't see my lap." And Coacher's like, "Well, who do you think will catch him?" Like, you know, because I think Bobby was close and he was close. I said, "Well, it's probably going to be Anti-Cheat's going to be the one that catches him."
Yeah, that was a good comment. I like that one.
That's unreal. I know it can happen when you blink out, but he wasn't blinking though, right?
No, he didn't register zero laps registered time in iRacing.
Nope.
You guys,
I guess that's fast.
Right here in the live stream.
That's fast. That's fast.
He won.
On the
he won.
Suspicious activity this week.
Well, you know, he probably doesn't have that little thing on there to tell you his lap time. That little monitor on your car. He probably took that off to save some weight.
Because he's foreign, Robert? Is that why?
No.
Man,
you can't use that F word. You get chat banned in iRacing for saying that on a live
Yeah, you
stream.
can't say that word.
Foreign?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite band, man. I'm talking about chat.
Dude, I think Doug got chat banned for saying foreigner or something in a race one time, and they told him it was racist or something. And he was like saying a nationality is not a race. He was like,
it wasn't until you recorded it and sent it to them.
What they were called. In the dictionary, ain't that what they're called?
Well, anyway, you don't think it could have. You don't think it could have been blinked out? Oh, that's kind of hard to do. But,
no, he wasn't blinking. I don't know what it was. You guys want to hear a funny email? I want to read you the email the first time Mike protested me.
Oh, for crying out loud. Can I just end the stream now?
Yeah, let's hear it.
All right, we'll do it later this week. We'll have a protest episode.
I think we just go ahead here. Let's go ahead here.
Oh, just go ahead, for crying out loud. It's probably when you said you're going to hit me with
Mikey,
jack handle.
you got to realize Mikey's a preacher or a pastor or whatever, and when he gives a sermon,
he was preaching all right. I wish he was a congressman.
It's like a 3-page thing when he protested you. So let's go ahead.
No, because they only allow you to listen. They only allow you to type 2,000 characters. It irritates me. I know because I hit the limit every time I file a protest.
I bet he did. I see.
I got to cut it down. I got to go edit and cut it down. All right, Brandon, go ahead. Yep. This is protest time.
Got to get rid of the pronouns. Is that what you got to do, Mikey? Get rid of all the pronouns.
No, you know what? We'll save it. We'll save it. It's a teaser. I can't find a new.
All right, guys, tune back in. You never know. Maybe Brandon will come. Brandon, come on the podcast this week. Be a host, and we'll do that in the upfront part. Whenever. All
right, who's going to be on? I don't want to deal with one of them boring Spectrum kids again.
Garrett Mashburn is going to be our guest this Sunday night. He is the owner operator of the Lowline Racing Coke Series team. He's going to be on. It's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, Dakota runs with them, I think. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he's in there with David Robinson and.
Now Garrett runs the Coke team. Those guys are all in the Xfinity team. I mean, it's all the same. I mean, it's all low line, but Garrett runs the Coke Series team.
Some people call it the low line.
I think there's 3 guys that used all the sweat off my back to get to there. I think.
Yeah, I bet there is. Yeah, David Robinson.
Got to get there somehow.
No, not him.
Oh, no.
What is up with the points right now? Who's looking like they're going to drop out of the top 20?
I'm not sure.
I heard it's a big flip. Like Alfala and Keegan and a bunch of them are at the bottom.
Yeah, they just have to race their way back in, get in the top 20 in the Contender Series.
Yeah,
I think they will.
Be some mysterious
Maybe
build right before that
VRS
turn.
setups will improve some, huh?
You love them.
He ain't running the VRS. I don't care what anybody says. He's not out there running the VRS setups that they sell.
There goes Mike bearing false witness.
There ain't nothing that's ever going to convince me of that. There's no way he's out there running those VRS setups.
No, there's no way. No.
No way. No way at all.
You're telling me that he's selling what he's not running. Okay.
Anyway,
let him go. The big green alien head's got to go to bed.
Yeah. All right, guys. Appreciate you for being here for the broadcast. We have to thank Brandon Burkhart for stopping in and entertaining you folks for like the last 15 minutes or so.
Come in next week come in next week on the podcast, and you can hear Mike's protest.
Oh my goodness, Brandon's gonna bring a blast from the past. He probably even share his screen and let you read it. He'll read it to you.
How many protests have you got from him? Just that one?
It'll be a roast Mikey night, is what it's gonna end up being.
I still have the videos too. We'll share those too.
All right. I was in that race. I was in that race. That's the fairground race.
I was there.
Yes.
All right.
Fairground race. Oh, jeez.
Yeah. He tried to pull an insurance scam on me, get 5 of his buddies to hit the brakes in front of me. That's what. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see next week.
Scam.
But I was on your team there. Everybody was after Mikey. Everybody was after Mikey.
Oh, shoot, an insurance scam. Wow. All right, guys. Brandon, thank you for being with us for the post-race interview and all the fun we had. Guys, thank you for helping out in the broadcast booth. For myself, Mike Howerton, Mr. Excitement, the #1 team driver, Robert Cook, Scooter Scotty Stevens, Bobby Harmon, and Brandon Burkhart, all here in the booth right now.
Nurse Bobby.
Nurse Bobby. Yep. Check out his YouTube streams at Nurse Bobby. He's got all kind of cool stuff. We're in there cutting up on his YouTube as well. So, guys, check all that out.
Pictures for sale.
He's got what?
He's got feet pictures for sale. Last I just checked.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, hit that subscribe button if you have not done so yet. We are on task to become a YouTube partner, and every subscription you guys give us helps us in that goal. Bell icon gets you notified anytime we put up new content on the channel. Also, smack that like button for all the videos that we put up that you like. It helps out the YouTube algorithms and gets our videos in front of more eyes. We appreciate it. And then for you guys, always check out that description. We got links for free setups. We got promo code, affiliate links, and we also got a link where you can get a custom die-cast model of your car in iRacing made into a physical car and have it there on your desk at home to show people, and kind of a cool memento for all the iRacing stuff you do. Check all that out down in the description below. And yeah, guys, appreciate you being with us. And as always, we will see you in the next one.